everyone, welcome to Crafting by the Bay. My name is JC and tonight I'm going to share with you my favorite DIY products. So I hope you join me. If you're catching this part, you're probably on the replay, so hashtag replay. Let me know you stopped by. I'm going to set up my keyword and then share this into my VIP group. If you are not in my VIP group, type VIP in the comments and I will send you a message with a link to that group. All right, let's get this set up. Tonight's keyword is gift. If you type gift into the comments, I will send you a message with tonight's supply list. But when you hop on, say hello, let me know you're there. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. I hope you all had a wonderful day. All right, it's going a little slow. Let's see. Let me make sure. All right, how to make sure you guys could hear me. Say hello when you hop on. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that heart button, sprinkle if you can. That helps me out a lot. It helps other people find us. All right. Oh my goodness, slow computer. Okay. Hopefully I will be able to see comments tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful Friday. We are going to use this cute little transfer called The Greatest Gift. Thus the keyword gift. So if you want the supply list or you want to grab this cute little bunny cutout from our Etsy shop, type the word gift into the comments. Hi Brenda, how are you? Hi Jane, how are you ladies doing? Isn't this little cutout so cute? We are going to use one of my favorite chalkboards. You guys, I got this board in my kit 7 years ago. It is a porcelain steel magnetic board. So we're going to be able to put a little magnet on the back of here and put this right on there. So we are going to paint this really fast and we are going to use Waverly Snow White. I'm going to turn on my glue gun so it will be ready. You caught me live. Yay, I hope you had a good day. Hi Lori, how are you? All right, you guys, we are going to paint this really fast. I have been in the garage all day working on some new files for Etsy. Hi Melissa, how are you? Welcome. All right, this little bunny is super cute. I'm gonna paint him really fast. I believe he is $3 over on Etsy. We made cutouts for all of the new transfers that I have. The only one that I didn't make cutouts for are the carrot ones. As soon that transfer, actually, we were told the other night on a leader call, that transfer is selling super fast and they don't expect it to last very much longer. So as soon as that transfer actually sells out, or the slim cuts sell out, then we'll be able to make the cutouts for those. Hi Melissa, how are you? Welcome. I think I already said that. Anyway, so like I said, we've added all the new cutouts that I have transfers for, and then we are working on, like all day today, I have been working on some St. Patrick's Day, some other Easter stuff, and then some everyday stuff. So hopefully soon we'll have all of those listed as well. It just takes, you guys, it takes a lot of time to cut the files, put them all together, take the pictures, but there's something that's coming that is so fun. It's like a shaker box, and it's going to be an interchangeable box, like cabinet, shaker cabinet, I guess, and it's going to have interchangeable files or that you can interchange the designs. And so I'm going to stick a picture in the stories afterwards so you guys can see what I mean. But I'm super excited for it. It's a brand new design from the lady that we get our files from. So you guys probably haven't seen it yet unless someone else has like been super fast to get it out. Hi Carol, how are you? All right. So make sure he is all painted using Waverly Snow White chalk paint. Chalk paint is my favorite for MDF, but you can use whatever paint that you like best. The lighter colors, you might want to do like a primer. If you're doing like a light, really super light color, you might want to do a primer or at least a couple coats. Hi Brenda, how are you? All right, let me wipe. Hopefully I have some wipes in here. All right, we're gonna, that one is totally dry. Gonna dry this. How was everyone's Friday? I hope you guys had a good day. Does anyone have any fun weekend plans? Jane, I know that it's going to be your anniversary tomorrow, so happy anniversary. I hope you have some fun anniversary plans. All right, so I want to make sure, obviously, it's completely dry before we put a transfer on here. And so, oh, it's in my bedroom because I did my voiceover in there. The bunny, the chubby bunny that goes with this transfer that has the little dangly legs, he sold out, and the bundle sold out as well. You can buy the single transfer that goes with him, and we have this cute little cutout in our Etsy shop as well. But the transfer still is available. Just the chubby is no longer available. I did see that. 42nd wedding anniversary. That is amazing. Happy anniversary. Hi Mary Jo, how are you? What else? So the carrots, the 3 carrots, the transfer with the 3 carrots, they told us, oh yeah, that. The carrot transfer, that is running low. I need to make a list and I'll put it in the VIP group for you guys. But this little guy, he is sold out already. He was super popular. And there's some other ones that are selling out super fast as well. This is another one that is selling out really fast. And we have a really cute cutout that goes with this as well. It's in like an interchangeable, so it has a backer, and then it has the words, and you can use Velcro and interchange them, so that would be super cute. All right, I think this is good. All right, let me clean this really fast. Well, I guess that's pretty dry. I just don't want to get this on my transfer. You missed getting the dangling bunny? I don't know. So with these, I'm going to sand this just a little bit. With these launches, they, especially with seasonal ones, they have not been ordering, like, because we have a lot of launches, that are smaller now. So more frequent launches, so they're smaller launches more often. So they don't order like a huge amount of product. So if you see something that you want, make sure you get it. Because they have already told us, like, Easter stuff they're not reordering, unless like designers like really, like, I don't know, like demand that they really want something or like beg for it. But most of the time, like, they are not going to have time to reorder it and get it in time for it to come back before like the actual holiday. But like, especially anything that is seasonal or holiday, they're not reordering. If it's like an everyday, something that could be used for like every day throughout the year, they possibly will reorder. Sorry, you guys. Too much dust. Okay, look at how cute. So I sanded it so the edges would show a little bit. Ben Franklin, you guys, so I got this and I have not used it yet. It's in my Amazon store, so if you put the word gift in the comments, I actually linked my Amazon store today, and if you go to, like, I have different sections in my Amazon store. If you go to the craft section, I have this sublimation coating spray. You could use a regular cotton shirt with this spray to use the heat transfers instead of buying a special sublimation shirt. So I have this linked in my Amazon store. I have like this mat and some other of my favorite products listed in there. So if you want to check that out and read the reviews on that or some other ones, put gift in the comments. Hi Nancy. Personally, I don't like the sublimation shirts. I just don't like the fit. I do not like the polyester shirts. Hi Lori. Okay, we are going to use this transfer called The Greatest Gift of Easter is Hope. I thought this was super cute. So we're going to use this frame that I got in my kit when I first started with Chalk Couture almost 7 years ago. Next month will be 7 years. I just can't even believe that. So we're going to use the new color Taffy, and then I put Storm in the supply list, but I'm actually going to use Ash because my Storm was dried up and I didn't want to take the time to revive it, so I'm going to use Ash. But if you need to revive some hard paste, just put some really, really hot water in it, let it sit, dump out the hot water, and then let it stir it up. You could also heat up your distilled water, heat that up and then pour it in there and then stir it up a little bit. The other day, my coral, my peony was really hard. I hadn't used it in a long time, and my berry, and so I put some hot water in it, really hot tap water, and then I let it sit, and then I dumped it out, and then I put distilled water in it, and then I put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and it like softened it, and I was able to stir it up. All right. That should be good. So I'm going to put this on here first, and I'm going to do the wording. So we're going to do the greatest gift of Easter is hope. We're going to do that in the taffy color. I wanted it to look springy. So we're gonna do that in taffy, and then we're gonna do the bunny in ash. Yes, Lori. Yes, there should be. Yes, the Etsy link. This bunny is linked specifically, but you can get to my whole Etsy shop that way. Brenda, I used the top water super hot and then I dumped it out. I didn't stir it in. I just to get it super hot, instead of like taking the distilled water and boiling it or putting it in the microwave to get it hot and then pouring it in, I just used super hot tap water to let it sit, and then I dumped it out. And then I sprayed in my distilled water and put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds and then stirred it in. I didn't stir in the tap water, if that makes sense. I just used it to get it hot to like soften it. Okay, so taffy. So if you do not have a magnetic frame like this, you can use like a piece of double-sided tape to attach your cutout, or you could use like sticky tack. Is that what it's called? Oh, what is that stuff called? I think it's called is it sticky tack? It's like almost like a putty. I use it to put like my wreaths on my my cabinets at Christmas time. Is that called sticky tack? I don't even remember. Hi Jean, how are you? You could use that to attach a cutout to a board. The greatest gift of Easter is hope. That's what it's called. Okay, I was like, is that what it's called? It didn't sound right. I love this font. Look at that font. Isn't it so pretty? All right, let's do the cute little bunny. Now you could, so this bunny is more of an outline, a lot like this was an outline, more of an outline, and I watercolored it in. If you didn't see that reel, I posted it yesterday. You can go see how I watercolored that in. You could watercolor this in as well. I'm not going to tonight. I'm just going to do it very simple. And then I probably will distress it a little bit. But you could absolutely watercolor him in some. You could watercolor in his ears, but I'm just going to just chalk him, keep it really simple. Jacqueline, you are actually on the live. We are still live. All right, so we're going to use ash. Ash is no longer available, but Storm would be a great color to use. I just don't have it available right now. Okay, so we're just going to go right over top of this cutout. Make sure you squeegee all the extra off, put it back in your jar. Remember, these transfers are reusable, so you're just gonna wash it in your sink with a board eraser. Is anyone else waiting for board erasers to come back in stock? I am like patiently waiting. I need some board erasers. All right. So I just lay this on my backer sheet, and then when I'm done, I take it to my sink. I wet the front and the back. I wipe it with my board eraser, and then I leave it sticky side up to dry. You can also hit it with your hair dryer on low, and then you just put it back on the white side. The yellow side is the back, so you always put it on the white side, and then you can store it back in the wrapper, however you store it. And then we're gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna distress it a little bit, and then we're gonna put a magnet on it. But if you haven't, please hit the heart button, say hello when you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay, and then if you would, sprinkle, I would greatly appreciate it. But this cutout, you could paint him any color. I did bright white or snow white. You could paint him gray. You could do whatever color you wanted. If you painted him gray, you could outline him in white. Okay. Jean, thank you so much. Okay, so look at how cute he is. So he is just outlined, and so we're gonna distress him a little bit. And I'm gonna see. I have this hickory smoke, so I'm gonna actually use hickory smoke instead of like a brown. And I'm just gonna go around the edges. I want it distressed, but I don't want it like a brown. I want it to blend in a little bit more. So I'm going to use this hickory smoke. And it's just going to do a light. And then I'm going to take what's left and I'm just going to like go through the body. So definitely if you distress, make sure your chalk is dry. So you're going to see it's very, very light. I have no idea where I'm holding it because it's the back of my phone. All right. We're gonna glue a magnet. Hopefully this magnet, I only have one left, so hopefully. I think I only have one. Oh, somewhere. So this one, I'm not sure where I got. These little ones are from the Dollar Tree. This big one, I'm not sure where that one came from. But I had just usually pick up magnets at the Dollar Tree. This one is pretty big. I'm not sure. Maybe it came from Walmart. And there you go. The greatest gift of Easter is hope. How cute is that? And then obviously, because it is magnetic, I can just take it off. And then this is semi-permanent. So on a surface like a chalkboard, you would spray this with water and wipe it off with your board eraser, and you can keep reusing the surface. If I did this on wood, wood is porous, it will soak it in, so it would be permanent. So you could actually seal it. If you wanted it permanent, you could do it on wood. You actually could seal a chalkboard. I did that a few times for like craft shows and stuff, but personally I don't, because I like to reuse my chalkboards, because then I don't have to keep storing a bunch of different signs. But super cute and easy. He is so cute. And if you didn't like want the bunny, if you just wanted like just the words, you could make it, you could center it, you could use a smaller surface, but super cute. You could even use him alone on different things. I think he's super cute. But that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day, a day early. If you want to grab him on Etsy, or you want to look at the transfer or my DIY website, just type the word gift into the comments and I'll send you a private message right here on Facebook. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.